All my little bros out there, I got a message for you if you're in a serious relationship. And all my big bros out there, help out in the comment section. Help the little bros out. And if you need this help too, it doesn't matter if you're in a marriage of, you're engaged, you have a girlfriend. At some point, you're gonna get tested as a man. She's gonna test your manhood and she's gonna test to see how strong you are. And if you fail this, she will eventually leave you for a stronger man. I'm gonna give you an example and I'm gonna tell you how my father schooled me on this years ago, but I didn't listen fully. But now, as you get older, you really figure it out. This only works if you're successful. If you have your crap together, you're not sitting around day trading all day, playing video games, because that's the same thing. If you're not sitting around drinking, smoking weed all day, if you're not a bum dude sitting around in your Scooby-Doo pajamas, eating Doritos, or watching TV shows and the stories all day, if you're actually on your grind and you're trying to be a better man, you're in the gym, you're working out, you're doing what you got to do, you're doing what is in our DNA, this will work. If you're not doing this, this will not work. Now, I never forget, before my mom and dad divorced, God rest my mom's soul, love her to death. She was a wonderful mom. But I never forget my dad, he's still alive. And, I'm cool with him. No problems. Old school from the South. He used to tell my mom, if a woman wants to be the man and the woman in a relationship, there is no reason for the man to be there. Now, anybody from the South knows how black men are from the South by way of, Sumner, South Carolina, and Richmond, Virginia. That's where his roots are from. So he would peep me to different things, but I never would really get it because, we're bred to be stupid. And, I was with my mom 80% of the time and with my dad 20% of the time. So you pick up, a lot of those female traits where you think like everything's going to be okay and all I got to do is just give in. But in reality, I never forget when I was getting married, my dad said to me, he says, son, there's a lot of cars you haven't even driven yet. Are you sure this car is the right one for you? I didn't even get what he was putting down. But when you get older, men, you start to figure it out. Now, he would tell my mom, if you're going to be the man and the woman in a relationship, there's no reason for me to be here. They got divorced when I was in 7th grade. My mom died by herself. She never remarried. She never had another serious relationship. My dad went and did his thing. He did what men do. And then he settled down and he got married. And he's still married to that woman to this day. I do what my father did. He retired about 6 years ago. I do what he does, a longshoreman. So my dad made great money, has a pension, has an annuity, all that. My mom struggled the rest of her life working 2 and 3 jobs. Now, I'm going to tell you a story of what happened this weekend where I'll tell you it don't make a difference how good your woman is. At some point, her female DNA will make her test you. She will test your manhood to see how strong you are. And if you fail this, she will walk all over you or she will eventually leave you for a stronger man. Like I said, this only works if you got your crap together. This is why I tell you, be out of debt, have your crap together, and have money, men, that you keep in an old crap fund because you never know when you're going to need it. Now, peep this. This weekend, we went to her niece's first birthday party. Now, I usually stay about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, because I'm not staying at a little kid's birthday party. I don't have children. So, I show my face, I eat, I shake hands, whatever, and I'm out. So the whole time we're there, people are, they're going up to her, oh, your place in Aruba's so beautiful. We seen pictures, we seen this, we see that. That don't bother me. I don't care. It is what it is. We all know, men, we bust our butts for the place, and it's the woman's house. Okay, I don't care. So somebody came up to her when I was standing there. Oh, we seen your place when we were in Aruba. Your furniture's gorgeous. I said, yeah, it's beautiful. I bust my butt to get it up to the 3rd floor. It was 90 degrees. Oh my God, I was sweating. Okay. That wasn't the problem. When we got home, here's where the problem arose. I said, listen, we're going to Italy in May, but I was talking to my boy. I was talking to 2 of my boys, and we want to go for New Year's. His wife's never been there. And my other friend, he's got to check in on his dad's condo. So he's going with his fiance. I want to go. So let's go. She goes, oh, I already told my sister that her and her husband and the kids can go. And, I told my aunt and uncle, I said, well, you can call them and say, no, Larry and me are going. Now, here's where the resistance comes in. Well, I already told them, and I already said that they can go for New Year's, and that they can stay, and blah, 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 blah. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. We didn't discuss this? Like, why didn't we discuss this? It's my place too. Well, me and my sister talked about, so no. Let me nip this right in the butt. This is not a democracy when it comes to our place. This is not a roundtable discussion when I need to ask permission to see if it's okay for me to go to the place that I'm paying association fees and we're paying a mortgage when it's not rented. I don't need to clear this up with your sister and her family or your aunt and uncle. They need to clear it up with us. We have priority over this. Now, men, this only works if you're successful. Here's where you have a draw four card in your pocket and you can pick the color. They're never just going to give in. She said to me, well, what would you like me to do? I said, well, listen, here's what we can do. If you feel that your family has precedence over our dream, where we're supposed to be a unit, it's supposed to be me and you. It's not me, you, your sister, her husband, the kids, your aunt and uncle. If you're not going to let me lead this, now here's where my dad came into my head. If you're not going to let me lead this, here's what we can do. I pulled up the app where we share, where we both put money in and we pay the mortgage when it's not rented and all that. And the repairs, if something gets damaged, and the utilities. I said, listen, if you want, I will edit it. I will take my account off and your family can put their account on. Because here's what's going to happen. They're not going to dictate my dream. This was our dream. I'm not going to be going to work all the time so other people can have free vacations. Now, what they need to do is give us something for that week that they're going to be there. If we can't make it that week, they're not just going to go and freeload and go there and use the utilities, the air, and all that stuff, and I'm paying for that because they've already went. Now you think that that's going to be their trip every year for 10 days? Why do you have to get like that? This is my family. I said, listen, this is our dream. This is what we worked hard for. Like I said, I can edit the account. They can put their account with you and they can help you pay for it. And you know what? If this is going to be you and your family's project, I'm done. I'm out. I will eventually make it to Aruba. I will have my own place. I'm good. I'll sell my half to you or to them and I'm done. This is not a democracy. I want to go. I'm not negotiating when I can go. This is my place. I'm willing to go with you and they can go the same time and they could stay in a hotel and we can go out to dinner with them, but they're not going to jump in on a key holiday when I want to go and they want to be there. And what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to stay in a hotel? It don't work like that. Now, once that happened, the wheels start to turn in her head. Here's what starts to happen, man. When you're successful, they start to go, oh crap. I'm not going to get another guy like this. I'm not going to get another guy who never puts his hands on me, works hard, has goals, has dreams, makes six figures, has no debt. We have no kids, so there's nothing linking us. He could be out at any time. I'm in my early 40s. He's in his early 40s. Where am I going to get another man like this? Where we have a great life together. Where, he's loving, he's providing, he's great with his family. They're testing your frame. They're testing your manhood. That's all I got to say. They're testing your manhood to see if you stand for something. I don't complain at all. But the things I do believe in, I stand up for. So, of course, women will never give in at first. Why does it have to come to that? I didn't say, it was going to be like that. I'll talk to my family. I'll tell them that, you want to go and that we want to go and that they'll have to stay in a hotel. But here's where a smart, successful man knows it's not over. Oh, no, it's not over. When she contacts her sister and she contacts the family, they're going to say, well, what happened? What did he say? And blah, 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 blah. It's your place too. You need to do this. And she may come back, but my family said this and my family said that. That's when you stand there and you hit them with that Mona from that show that comes on Stars. I said what I said. Straight up. This is what I said. Because here's what tends to happen, ladies and gentlemen. She has ratchet friends, or she may, all right, here's what happens. Your woman has ratchet friends, or she may be the ratchet friend, and she has married friends, and she has engaged friends and good friends. The ratchet friend is going to be like, you don't need him, you don't need this girl, well, we can go out and get another man, blah, 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 blah. And her smart friends are going to go, yo, you're stupid. He's going to be okay. You want to know why? Men don't die alone when they're successful. Just don't happen. A woman can be a millionaire, but if she's difficult, she'll die alone with cats. That's all reality. Or she's going to date down with a janitor and run all over him and cheat on him with the dude she really wants. So there's a very good chance her family's going to talk to her and she's going to come back. Well, hey, I said what I said. Yo, I could pack my stuff today because now you're testing me. If you ain't going to let me lead this and we not going to be a unit together, ain't no reason for me to be here. Now, a breakup with a female and you're a good dude is like losing a family member. People come and pay their respect, but eventually you go home and you deal with the broken pieces. They go back to their life. So say we break up. She gonna do her little thing for a while and then she gonna come back to an empty home. And then she gonna go, oh my God. And then if she does date another dude, what is the next dude gonna say? Yo, my man made how much? He bought a spot with you in Aruba? He had this, and this, and this, and it still wasn't good enough? And you know what's going to happen? Her family's going to jump in on that, and then maybe you make her better for the next man, or maybe it doesn't work out with him, and she starts to call you and go, my God, I made a mistake, but by that time, it's too late. Once I put a deposit down on another spot, this is donezo, because you could have nipped this in the butt when we were together. Now, she told me, I'm sorry, babe, I'll take care of it, don't worry about it. There's a 95% chance I'm not going to hear about this again. But there's a 5% chance she's going to come back and she's going to be like, well, my family said that. Yo, I said what I said. Do I got to tell you one more time? Are you hard of hearing? Either we're going, and if it doesn't work out for us going those dates where I can't get off, all right? If I can't get off from my schedule and my boys can't get off for their schedule and it doesn't work, they can go. But if everybody can get off and we plan this trip, your family can stay in a hotel. They're either going to be in a hotel, right, if we can make it, or they're not going to be there if we can't make it. What do you want to do? But in reality, if you're going to keep pestering me with this, you're already telling me it's about your family and what they want and what you want, and it's nothing what I want. So you know what? Have a nice life. I'm out of here. Remember something. I make 6 figures, have a pension, think I'm a fairly good looking dude, work out, box, starting a YouTube channel, trying to give back, no debt, cars are paid off. Where you gonna find a dude like that? I'll be all right. I won't die alone. So men, you need to stay strong for your beliefs. And if there's something you really don't want to do, don't do it. Because guess what? There is a dude who checked your woman before you and she wasn't good enough. And he married something better. Always remember that. Don't be that fallback guy that just settles for the leftovers. If you're not happy, change it. The same way I always say, if you're not happy with your life, change it. No regrets.